What's up, guys, and welcome back to my reading journey. Hope we're all doing absolutely fine. And today we're going to continue with reading Marcus Aurelius' Meditations, the ninth book. Alright, let's do this. And these year professed politicians, the only true practical philosophers of the world, as they think of themselves, so full of affected gravity, or such professed lovers of virtue and honesty, that wretches be they in very deed, how vile and contemptible in themselves. O man, what ado dost thou keep? Do what thy nature does now require. Resolve upon it, if thou mayest, and take no thought whether anybody shall know or no. Yeah, but sayest thou, I must not expect a Plata's commonwealth. If they profit, though never so little, I must be content, and think much even of that little progress. Does then any of them forsake their former false opinions that I should think they profit? For without a change of opinions, alas, what is all that ostentation but mere wretchedness of slavish minds? That groan privately and yet would make a show of abidance to reason and truth. Go to now and tell me of Alexander and Philippius and Demetrius, Philarius, whether they understood what the common nature requires, and could rule themselves or no. They know best themselves. But if they kept alive and swaggered, God be thanked. I am not bound to imitate them. The effect of true philosophy is unaffected simplicity and modesty. Persuade me not to ostentation and vainglory. From some high place, as it were, to look down and to behold, hear flocks, and their sacrifices without number, and all kind of navigation, some in a rough and stormy sea, and some in a calm. The general differences or different states of things, some that are now first upon being, the several and mutual relations of those things that are together, and some other things that are at their last. There lives also who were long ago, and theirs who shall be hereafter, and the present state and life of those many nations of barbarians that are now in the world, thou must likewise consider in thy mind. And how many there be who never so much heard thy name, how many that will soon forget it, how many who but even now did command thee, within a very little while perchance will speak ill of thee, so that neither fame nor honor nor anything else that this world does afford is worth the while. The sum of them of all whatsoever does happen unto thee, whether of God is the cause to accept it contentedly. Whatsoever thou dost, whereof thou diest, that whereof thou thyself art to cause, to do it justly, which will be if both in thy resolution and in thy action thou have no further end that than to do good unto others, as being that which by thy natural constitution as a man thou art bound unto. Many of those things that trouble and straiten thee. It is in thy power to cut off, as wholly depending from mere conceit and opinion, and then thou shalt have room enough to comprehend the whole world together in thy mind, and the whole course of this present age to represent it unto thyself, and to fix thy thoughts upon the sudden change of every particular object. How short the time is from the generation of anything unto the dissolution of the same, but how immense and infinite both that which was before the generation and that which after the generation of it shall be. All things that are thou seest will soon be perished, and they that see their corruptions, will soon vanish away themselves. He that dies 100 years old, and he that dies young, shall come all to one. What are their minds and understandings, and what the things that they apply themselves unto? What do they love, and what do they hate for? Fancy to thyself the estate of their souls openly to be seen, when they think they hurt them then shrewdly, whom they speak ill of, and when they think they do them a very good turn, whom they command and extol. Oh, how full are they then of conceit and opinion! Loss and corruption is a very deed, nothing else but change and alteration. And that is it which the nature of the universe does most delight in, by which, and according to which, whatsoever is done is well done. For that was the estate of worldly things from the beginning, and so shall it ever be. Or wouldst thou rather say that all things in the world have gone ill from the beginning for so many ages, and shall ever go ill? And then among so many deities, could no divine power be found all this while that could rectify the things of the world? Or is the world to incessant woes and miseries forever condemned? How base and putrid every common matter is, water, dust, and from the mixture of these bones, and all that loathsome stuff that our bodies do consist of, so subject to be infected and corrupted. And again, those other things that are so much prized and admired as marble stones, what are they but as it were the kernels of the earth? Gold and silver, what are they but as the more gross fences of the earth? Thy most royal appeal for matter, it is but as it were the hair of a silly ship, and for color the very blood of a shellfish. Of this nature are all other things. Thy life itself is some such thing too, a mere exhalation of blood, and it also up to be changed into some other common thing. Alright guys, thank you for joining me today on this video and see you tomorrow on the next one. So, thank you, bye.